Welcome back to episode 2 of Data Center. So, we've got about $10,000 now. That should be enough for us to start the next mission. But before we do that, I just want to do one thing. So, right now, we have two data cables coming off, running into the mission that we completed. But I want to just have one coming off, and then we're gonna take it off of this one, and then just run it over into this server here. Like that. And then I think that will do a bit better. So I should be able to just remove this. And then, yeah. That way, we've got two things coming in the blue, two things going out in the black. Make it a bit more simple. And then that way I can keep the left side here for incoming, the right side for outgoing. So, let me just double check again. So we need 10,000. I'm actually just going to start it now. That way we can get the first server rack up and running. And then by the time we do that, we should have enough money for the other one. And then that will also increase our money a bit once we get that set up. So actually, first I need to go and buy everything. So I'm actually just gonna buy the one server and everything for that. I'm gonna use this color here, and that should be it. Yeah, so we're only like $800 short. So again, I'm just gonna split everything up. Instead of having everything, mostly everything in one server rack, we'll just split it up 10 and 10. Just because it's only an extra couple $100 just for the switch and the panel. And then we should be able to do the same thing as what we just finished there, or what I just did there. Instead of running the two off, we can just daisy chain into the other one. So let's just put that one there. We'll push this load out over. It's not a bad color. Okay, so it should just be the same process. And it should just be two more servers on each rack. And then we'll power everything on before we wire it, just to make sure everything is good, so we don't run into any issues like the last episode. Two, four. Double check that we got everything. Yep. And then maybe this episode we'll look into getting the upgraded servers. Although I don't know if it's actually worth getting until a bit later on. Just because I believe they're $1,600. Alright, so then it should just be same here, and then we'll need the top one of each to account for the new servers. We'll just leave that for now. We'll do the black next. Go into that one. Keep it on that run there. And then it go into there. And we'll get the blue. Maybe I should run it into... Oh, yeah. I guess I should run it into that little loop first. Looks a bit more nice. One more. Just like that. And into there. Alright, and then let's see the number. 69,414. $69,414.2. We'll turn that one on. We don't have to turn any of that on because it's already running. Oh, that's not good. I forget what the picture is. UFOs. So I think it was one back. Or is that the Yeah, okay. Let's just double check. Okay, so it's just the first one. We'll quickly just run all these over. And then let's put in all these numbers. 4. 5. 8. Oh man. I wish there was a way to turn everything on at once. Alright, and then let's start connecting everything. Perfect. And we can start seeing all the data come in. Yeah, I think this is the way to do it. Just, if we have multiple servers, just start one at a time. And just have that timer coming down. Did I forget one? I did. Alright, so then that's half of it. Bring our little dolly back over. And then let's just buy the other server. We should have enough money now. So again, another 10. We need a switch, a rack, and a panel. Yeah, I'm hoping we don't have to wait as long in between each mission just to get the money. Yeah, even if I started the mission right away and just built the server as we went, I think we would run out of time. Although we could be saving a bit of money if I wasn't putting each contract in its own separate server rack. But I think it's a bit less confusing doing it this way. again, just put all these in. The next time we're in the shop, we'll take a look at the price difference between the smaller server and the bigger one. It might not be worth doing until we kind of have to do like 3 server racks per contract. But if we're still needing 2 anyway, regardless, it's probably just cheaper to do it this way. I probably could have just stacked these on top of the other trolley the first time. But yeah, I like how I put all these servers back one. It gives you a bit more room to bring the dolly in and turn around and stuff. So then we'll start with this. We'll bring that one out and over. And then we'll bring our white over. This time we won't forget about the extra one. Yeah, I kind of don't like how these start off going straight and then they kind of go over. But I'm not really sure how you would fix that. Or if that's just the way that it's supposed to be. I mean, obviously it's the way it's supposed to be, but I wonder how they do it in real life. Alright, so we're all wired up. We're probably going to need some more white wire for the next mission, or contract. I don't know why I keep calling them missions. So then we left off at 11, so this one will be 12. Perfect. So I think we can do it this way up until we reach the maximum bandwidth of the cable. Which is 10 gigabytes. So I think this mission will put us at 6. 13, right? Yeah. 14. Perfect. Yeah, I wonder why they give you so many extra subnets. Because it's... we have, what, 26, but then we only use 23 over here? Or 21. We'll buy more room here, just for the next round. And then, yeah, we're at $1,400. So I don't think... not enough for this. So it's 120,000. So then an extra 4 servers, 2 on each rack. bring it back around over here. As we're waiting, yeah, so it's same end of life. And then it's only 12,000 for 4 times the price. So yeah, I don't know when it would be worth taking these, and then 3, I guess this is how much space it takes up in the rack. So it's 2.5, 2 and, not a half, but 2 and like a little bit. Let's start off by picking the color. Let's do something like this. So we'll start off by getting 2 of these. And I don't think we even need the dolly, really. Yeah, hopefully it's just the beginning that's kind of slow like this, and then as you get more and more servers, it picks up. Because, yeah, the switches are 250, which I guess, yeah, we can buy both of them now. So maybe this is the strat to play. Don't even use the dolly and just run back and forth, and by the time we get back, we have enough money to buy the next thing that we need. Panels are, again, 250. And we were just a bit too fast. Yeah, I could almost prep the next mission after this. And then just do all the wiring into here. And then I guess we wouldn't really know how many server racks we would need. Okay, so it's an extra 2 racks, I think. 100 to... Then we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think it's just that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That will be 30, 60, 120. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's how you would do it in real life. Crisscross them like that. I did it like this. $42. Yeah, so we should be good for the white wire, I think, for this mission. And then we take that one. And then bring it over to this. we take the next one in here. Oh, no, we gotta go further. Yeah, I could see this game getting very confusing. I will just leave it. I was debating if I wanted to move this over to this one, so then they both come into the same one. Okay, so then now we've got some money to start buying the servers. I guess we just buy as many as we can. I guess it's just 5. Once we get these hooked up, we'll try starting the mission and then buying the servers as we go. We can buy one more. And that will just give us that little bit of extra money per second. One, two. Yeah, I know you can hire people too, but I'm not sure exactly what they do. Maybe they'll be able to set up servers for you, or it's just the maintenance aspect of the end of life. Oh, I guess also doing it the way that I'm doing it. For the end of life, when the server fails and we have to replace it, it would just be redoing this one cable run, pulling the server out and doing it. You don't have to do any of the other wiring. But then, yeah, I guess it would be the same thing when the switch fails, because everything's on a 4-hour timer. Okay, so we'll start that. We'll get our blue cable. Start running it out over there. Yeah, I think it's kind of silly that everything just starts off at a 4-hour end of life. Like, it should be staggered, so then, you know, you change your server after maybe like 3 hours, and then the switch is at 4 hours, and then you don't have to change everything at once. This is 59, 107, 59, 57, 59, 107, 59, 107, 15. 57, 15. I have no idea if that's actually right. 59, 107. 59, 107, 15. 59, 107, 15. I should just start writing these down instead of having to go back and do all this. So then we turn this on. It's gonna be 2 over. Yeah, we only get 50 cents for these servers. We'll see if this is actually worth it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so we need 12. So we only have, yeah, 16 minutes to finish this before we get the negative reputation penalty. Which, I don't know if that actually makes a difference, because we're already at 144. Unless the reputation is gained. It just skyrockets, because I think the last mission was like 30, when we were at 20. So what, we can just do all the other missions right away now? So we got 7, so then this should finish that one rack, and then we can start doing the next one. I'll just put the first one in there, and then this should be enough to finish this. And it looks like we can probably fit one more in here. Maybe after this we can start one of the other servers to see if that gives you more money, or if it's just the flat 50 cents per server. Okay. And then I'm not sure if we need more cable or not to finish this one. Get all these turned on, and then we start at 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Oh, yeah, so I guess after 120,000 you might actually have to use the bigger servers, because this should max us out on that contract. Do another round of buying. We'll wait a little bit just to get the extra one. It looks like the bottleneck might be XP though, because we're at almost 4,400. I think the bigger server's 2,200. Oh, place needs to be in a rack. It is super satisfying seeing all the little data cubes or circles going into the servers though. It's gonna be cool once we have, you know, hundreds of these. And we still have plenty of time on the contract. So yeah, the game might actually be pretty spot on for the pacing, man. What's happening here? Oh. Thought I clicked the switch up here. I guess not. So then again, we're gonna start at 14. Perfect. $15, $16. And then we need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more servers. Which I think we should have enough once I bring this dolly over. We're at 95, 100, 1 file. And then we'll just grab some more white wire, or gray wire, I guess. That's 100. 105, 110, 115, 120. I guess you can get the custom colored cables as well. But I think that would be going a bit overboard trying to match everything. Ooh. I wonder if there is a limit. I didn't know you could buy this wall. I just assumed it was going further back. I also am curious if the clients that we have now will like upgrade, so then increase the stuff that they want or add onto the service. I'm not too sure about that, but in that case, we're geniuses because we left all this extra room in each of the client's server rack. Okay, so 20, maybe 21. Two, 23, 4, and 25. And how much does this use? 6 out of the 10. There we have it. Yeah, also doing it this way, we can see all the data packets going into the servers. I wonder what the different colors mean, though. So that's the only one that's coming out blue. 2, 5, 6? 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe this color is when it's 5, in packs of 5. So let's check out the next one that we need. Oh, okay. So we do need to get these other servers. 100,000 and then 50,000. Yeah, we could actually do all of these. Maybe it would be better just to go straight up to this one. Let's just quickly check the store. So, 3 and 7, same thing. Risk servers. So let's unlock that. And then I'm not sure if we need a different module or anything. I guess these are for these patch panel combos. Let's just buy one of these. And stick it in over here. Oh, never mind. That's something totally different. 100 gigabytes a second. Or is that 1,000? 100, yeah. And then I'm gonna just buy one of these. I'm just curious if it uses the same cable, or if we have to figure something else out. Or it looks like gonna be the same thing. Just turn it off for now. And then it looks like it's gonna be the same cable. 1 gigabyte a second. Is that what all these servers are? Yeah. Alright, so we've got another 2 clients dealt with. I'll figure out if we need, or if we want to do all the yellow servers in one rack and then the blues in the other, or if we just want to mix and match them. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time.